Known simply as Johnny Football, Heisman Trophy winner and unemployed NFL quarterback Johnny Manziel is making headlines, but not for his game. The latest in a string of setbacks. Tomorrow, the 23-year-old is expected to be indicted on allegations that he attacked his ex-girlfriend back in January. The question tonight, is a lifestyle of fame and debauchery to blame? He's known simply as Johnny Football.
Manziel on his feet, touchdown! Of course it is!
At Texas A&M, he had perhaps the greatest nickname in the history of college sports, and the game to back it up.
Manziel still on the run, he'll score!
Johnny Football was like watching Houdini in cleats.
Johnny Manziel.
In 2012, Manziel became the first freshman to ever win the most coveted trophy in the game, the Heisman. Fame, fortune, and the NFL awaited him.
Johnny Manziel's the most exciting football player he's ever seen.
But fate has a way of humbling fast-rising stars, and few have fallen faster or further than Johnny Football, from college poster boy to punchline in the pros with the Cleveland Browns.
Johnny Manziel needs to stay out of bars.
These days, the 23-year-old is often seen partying in nightclubs, courting paparazzi cameras.
Does the party ever stop?
Seen here on TMZ.
There's a difference between partying and being out of control.
Yeah.
You see me here how many nights in a row? 5, 6. What have we been doing since we've been here? Walking out,
I don't know,
being
you always
chill,
seem calm,
being cool with y'all.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
cool.
you're cool,
I'm
you're
not
cool.
drunk.
But many see Manziel as the latest casualty of America's obsession with celebrity, fueled by obscene amounts of money, status, and access, with little or no accountability.
I see this kind of thing with people who have a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of enablers. Who doesn't want to say, I partied with Johnny Manziel? It's cred points on the street, but it's not helping him, that's for sure. He's seen partying, he's trashed hotel rooms. I mean, just about every bad athlete behavior you can do is coming out of Johnny at this point.
Last month, accused of trashing this rented Hollywood party pad, the owner seeking more than $30,000 in damage and replacement fees. Many now say Manziel's troubles signal that he's simply out of control, battling addiction, and treading a dangerous path, his own agent sounding the alarm.
I'm not even concerned about his football career at this moment. I'm really concerned about his life.
But his legal troubles are just beginning. Tomorrow, Manziel is expected to be indicted on allegations that he attacked his ex-girlfriend, Colleen Crowley, back in January. She says an argument turned physical and she tried to fight him off. Crowley said Manziel led her down a back stairway to the hotel valet, with her telling them, "Please don't let him take me. I'm scared for my life." Crowley also claims that later that night, Manziel struck her with his open hand on my left ear, and that she could not hear out of that ear. Today, Johnny Manziel's attorney telling ABC News.
If we don't buy into what her allegations have been, it may involve a trial or it may not. Who knows? It may result in a dismissal.
It's the latest in a string of high-profile setbacks. Last week, NFL super agent Drew Rosenhaus terminated Manziel's contract, even giving him one last shot of redemption, saying he'd take Manziel back only if he entered treatment in the next 5 days.
I've represented hundreds of NFL players. I've never terminated a player. At this point, I don't have a choice. I'm doing the last-ditch effort that I can think of right now to help him. I'm not going to be a part of a young man destroying his life.
In fact, his father even told the Dallas Morning News, "I truly believe if they can't get him help, he won't live to see his 24th birthday." Manziel never did check into rehab, and just last week he was dropped from his lucrative endorsement deal with Nike. Manziel telling ABC News last week, "I'm hoping to take care of the issues in front of me right now so I can focus on what I have to do if I want to play in 2016. A few years ago, Manziel showed great promise as a Texas A&M standout, a Sports Illustrated cover boy with swagger, flashing his trademark money sign, snagging an $8.2 million contract to play with the Cleveland Browns.
The Cleveland Browns select Johnny Manziel.
Endorsement deals follow, like this one for Snickers.
Who's got a pelvis? Hey, man, eat a Snickers. Why? Because you're Johnny Football.
But even before he was drafted, Manziel's hard-partying lifestyle, often made public through social media, raised questions, whispers. Could he be trusted to become the face of a multi-million-dollar NFL franchise?
I think I'm perceived as a guy who has a lot of talent, and some people think that I don't maximize that or don't focus on football all the time. And yeah, there's points in time where I do like to enjoy my life.
There were some who believed he had star potential, some who believed he would be an average player, others who believed he would be a bust.
Stories surfaced about him being late for team meetings. He was demoted to third-string quarterback, a high-priced first-round draft pick heading in the wrong direction.
I didn't do my best to hush things down, push down the hype. I think at times I welcomed it with immaturity and just accepted that a little bit, and that's my fault.
In January last year, Manziel took a 10-week timeout, entering the Cairn facility near Reading, Pennsylvania, that specializes in drug and alcohol treatment.
I guess I wasn't prepared to handle the type of spotlight that I got and all the hype that came with it.
Yet even after his rehab stint, his struggles continued to spiral out of control. Instead of toning it down, Manziel seemed to embrace his celebrity bad boy image, basking in the attention from sites like TMZ Sports, being called the sports world's Lindsay Lohan.
That's awesome.
TMZ family.
Yeah, we love you, Johnny.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
Thanks so much.
After a turbulent rookie season, Manziel told Cleveland.com he was ready to clean up his act.
Some of that stuff will drift away and fall away with a kid who was still had a college mindset a little bit.
His words never matched his actions. Manziel was finally dropped from the Cleveland Browns roster after the January domestic violence allegations against him became public.
Let me make it clear. This isn't a PR problem. This is a life problem. You can only address the PR issues once the life problems have been resolved, okay? Until then, there's no fixing it.
Richard Tate founded Cliffside Malibu Treatment Center, known as a place where many celebrities seek rehab, battling the perils that come with fame. Tate says Manziel needs more in-depth treatment.
Nothing aside from the domestic abuse is so bad on its face, but it's the totality of it. It's where there's smoke, there's fire. What he's doing is he's self-medicating in order to deal with the stress.
But as a new crop of NFL hopefuls look to the draft later this week, Manziel is hoping for his greatest comeback yet. Comebacks in college are legendary. In the pros, they're as rare as unicorns.